Hello, and welcome to another episode of the program You and Your Health. And today we have a very interesting topic to talk about. And this topic is a topic that a lot of people don't talk about, and a lot of people don't know about it. So there are a lot of myths that are going around this particular topic. Now, have you ever experienced where you are in your room, you know, you went to bed and then you don't feel like you are asleep, but then you feel presences in your room. You feel like people are in the room with you, or sometimes you feel like somebody open the door and enter the room. You see it already. The person enter the room, they are standing over you, and you know that kind of your nerves, the fear start to take over you, and then you feel like your head is rising. Usually people can say somebody stood over me last night and my head was rising. I couldn't move, I couldn't talk. All right. Have you ever experienced that? Why you wanna move, your body can't move. You want to call people for help, your voice can't come out. It is not spiritual. It's not a spiritual condition. That's not anybody standing over you, and there's nobody in the room. All along during the night, it was just you in that room. You were experiencing something we call sleep paralysis, or you call the sleep demon. Sleep paralysis is the temporary paralysis that occur when you can't move any part of your body, you can't speak for a few seconds or up to a minute or a little more. That's sleep paralysis or sleep demon, right? And then it's normal. It's not something to panic about. But if you are having a lot of episodes of it, it means that you are suffering from something we call narcolepsy. Narcolepsy is a situation where you are unable to control your sleep pattern. You just fall asleep at any time involuntarily, you wake up involuntarily. When you're suffering from narcolepsy, then there's a likelihood you will experience sleep paralysis. What can lead to narcolepsy? Narcolepsy is actually caused by deficiency of a chemical in the brain we call the hypocretin. When there is low level or lack of hypocretin in your brain, then that may you will actually be suffering from narcolepsy, because it's the hypocretin that control our sleep pattern or when we should actually wake up. All right. So sleep paralysis is not something to fear, and it's not anything spiritual. What can cause sleep paralysis? PTSD is one, the post-traumatic stress disorder. If you have been through a traumatic situation where something bad really happened in the past, and every time you go to bed, it keeps coming back into your head. You keep seeing that picture, and you find it hard to sleep, you will likely experience sleep paralysis. Another thing is bipolar disorder, a condition where you actually can't get overexcited and you can't get too sad. Any of those conditions happens, it'd be like you are running mad. When you're suffering from bipolar disorder, there's a likelihood you will also experience sleep paralysis. Another thing is anxiety or panic disorder. Anxiety disorder might come about, let's say most time, for people that experience sleep paralysis, it don't usually happen in their own room. Like you went somewhere else and the place they lodge you, maybe you are alone in a room or in the entire house, and then you start to think, what if this house is haunted? What if somebody will enter the room and harm me tonight? All right, that anxiety will take over you, and then that fear will take over you. And when that happens, there's a likelihood you might experience sleep paralysis. Another thing is sleeping on your back. A lot of people, when they go to bed, they just lie on their back to sleep. When you lie in that position for quite a long time in bed, there's also a likelihood you might experience sleep paralysis. What are some of the symptoms of sleep paralysis? Number one symptom we say atonia. Atonia is a condition where you have that feeling of being unable to move your body parts or to speak. That's the first symptoms. The first symptom of sleep paralysis. You can't move your body. You're lying right there. You are sensing people in the room. You are hearing people talking. You are hallucinating. actually, because it's not real. But you feel like people are in a room and they are talking, they are dancing over you. Yeah, like, they are attacking you, they are doing things to you. But you lie there helplessly. You don't know what to do. You can't help yourself. You are calling out for help, but your voice ain't coming out. It's like you hazing or you talking secret. Nobody can hear you. All right? That's you going or suffering from atonia at that point. Another thing is difficulty in breathing or suffocation. That sense of suffocation. It can reach to a point where you feel like the person or the people are choking you, like you're being choked. You are suffocating. You find it hard to breathe. All right? But it's not real, actually. Nobody choking you. Another symptom could be hallucination, where, like I said, you hear people, you see people, they are doing all sort of things in the room. You feel like they are there doing it, and your eyes are open. You can't blink. You are seeing everything going on in your room, and you can't move. All right? And another symptom could be a feeling outside of your body. All right? Feeling outside of your body, or you say feeling separate from your body. You lie right in a bed, and sometimes you see yourself being elevated, or you see yourself being, taken outside. Like people holding you and carrying you, but you're lying right in the bed. You feel like, they're holding you, they carry you, they're dragging you somewhere, and you're shouting, you're calling for help, and nobody helping you. That's another symptom. So, the hallucination, there are two types of hallucination. We got the hypnagogic hallucination. In the hypnagogic hallucination, you trying to fall asleep, but then you are hallucinating. You are in between sleep and being awake. And these things are happening. But in the hypnagogic hallucination, you only see things. You see people in a room. You see different things happening in a room, but it don't become physical. You don't hear sounds. You don't hear them say anything. But then the other type of hallucination, the one we call the hypnopompic hallucination. In hypnopompic hallucination, this time around you will hear, and things become physical. That happens when you are trying to wake up from sleep. All right? Hypnopompic hallucination happens when you're trying to wake up from sleep already, but you're not fully awake. So you see, sleep paralysis is different from dream. It's not a dream. Because in dream, you are entirely asleep and you find yourself to different place. Different things are happening. You are having conversations. You are with different people. That's dream. But in sleep paralysis, you're not asleep. And you're not awake. You are right in between. It's either you try to fall asleep or you try waking up and you just got stuck right in between. Your brain stops sending instructions to your body parts to move. So you just lie there all frozen up and you can't do anything. You can't help yourself. So in the rural area or even in the urban area, sometimes you hear when day breaks, you start to explain to people, you say, somebody, that room you lost me in last night, somebody stood over me. I couldn't move. They were choking me. I mean, nobody was actually in that room with you. Nobody was choking you. It was nothing spiritual. It was nothing evil. That was just you experiencing an episode of sleep paralysis. So don't panic. It is not actually a major health condition, all right? Unless it leads to narcolepsy, and narcolepsy can be controlled by, therapy or talking to, or you trying to control your own sleep pattern. But sleep paralysis is not any situation you should panic about. And they're not witchcraft standing over you. They're not spirit attacking you. It was just you experiencing an episode of sleep paralysis or the sleep demon, right? So if you have ever experienced sleep paralysis, if you've been in that situation before, you just let us know in the comment section. Drop a comment, like this video, follow this page, share for more videos to come up. Thank you for watching. I look up to you guys supporting as we have a lot of topics ahead to discuss. Once again, I am Zach, and I say thanks.